we're going to be doing the Bachmann Branchline Class 47. Hi, Dave the train guy from the Hobby Man by Hearns. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Again, we're going to be doing the Bachmann Branchline Class 47, which has just hit our shelves in the last week or so. So we've got a big selection of these in all variations of different colours and different schemes. One thing we can say about it is that we're offering a bit of a variation. This time they'll be released as DC, DCC sound fitted, and DCC sound fitted with working fans. Yeah. All right. For our UK OO modelers, they're probably well and truly aware of the Class 47. It was built by the Brush Company, ordered by the British Railway or government-owned railways back in 1962. It's a Type 4 or a Brush Type 4. It's powered by a Zuzler engine, and it's in the range of 2,750 horsepower. So it was a frontline engine. It still is a frontline engine. It's been around for a long time. It's sort of been the backbone of the British Rail government-owned network, and since the railways have been franchised into privatisation, it's still earning a dollar from day to day. The variations I'll show you a bit later on. There's all different colour schemes and even weathered finishes, and it comes with a large range of sound selections, and we'll run through that in a minute. Okay, the unboxing. All right, as always, it's in a really smartly presented typical Bachmann box, and we have the whole history on the back here. If you do want to read through it, it gives you the full, sort of a brief history. Okay, off for the cover. As per usual, there's the ice block style of packaging. Just put that aside. There's a comprehensive set of instructions. Just get that into focus. Yeah, here we go. So there's a lot of extra added on detail, as you can see. And we just go into features such as lubrication and light switches. Where are we? Yeah, so these really are bespoke models. Okay, moving along. As I mentioned before, you get a bag of goodies. So without tearing open the bag too much, yeah, you can probably see you get snow plows. You're getting MU sockets in there. The blanking plate, if for whatever reason, if you wanted to convert it back to DC, is in there. Okay. Alright. The one we're doing today, or actually unboxing, is a ScotRail one. So this was still when the British Railways still were managing their rail network. And this one here is sort of an iconic one, and I suspect it'll be in hot demand by collectors. Just because it is rather unique. Yeah, so there we go, Lady Diana Spencer. And just on that point too, something I didn't show you was, I think there's a set of brass etch plates. It should be in there somewhere. Ta-da, here we are. Let's get that into focus. There we go. These are actually nicely etched. Well, they're not actually brass, but they are etched. So if you want something a little bit more standout and a little bit more embossed, yeah, there you go. All right, first appearance, just looking at it. There's a fair amount of added on detail. These are the magical fans. And like I said before, the new generation models now have working fans, which is, where are we? Function 10. And we'll have a video of that later on for you to see. But on top of that, there's the usual list, and it's a fairly comprehensive list, as you can see there. Wheel squeals, machine room light or engine room light on and off, guard's whistle, driver's response horn, cab lights, auto uncoupling function, variations on the horns. It's a fairly comprehensive list. So we've got about 26 functions there, so it's a good model, yeah. Well, with that aside, we'll just turn that over, yeah. Now, it's probably pretty hard to pick up at the moment, and hopefully you can see, but there's a lot of detail in those bogies. And even the literal conduit is actually modelled on the underside for whatever reason, I do not know. If we turn that over, and it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really do it justice, seeing it like this. And there we go, sprung buffers. All right, so that's the ScotRail one, Lady Diana. Moving along, we've got the basic livery version as to how it would have looked and appeared in the 1960s. So it's all BR blue. And what I didn't probably show you before was the cab interior. It just needs a set of drivers, probably in casual attire since it was the 70s. I don't think they wore uniforms then. And then we're still working our way underneath. There's a lot of detail in there. Yeah, this is probably the ultimate so far in Class 47s. So regardless of what period you're modelling, whether it's the 60s, 70s, through to the 80s, to current day, yeah, it's a model that expands, or has expanded quite a few generations. Okay, moving along, we've got the large logo version. Yeah, emphasised by the large British Rail logo. And all these engines do come with etched nameplates. So there we go. Pretty snazzy. Now this one's going to be my favourite. And it's the rattiest looking one out, but it really has got that day-to-day heavily worked appearance. We've got chipping on the roof here. Big heavy exhaust soot marks. Faded finish. I just love the look of that. Yeah, I'd say it's been through a caustic washer a few times. Yeah, that wouldn't look out of place on a modern layout. Yeah. Okay, and into the privatisation era. A Rail Direct Services one. Obviously under private ownership. It's been given a lot more love than TLC. With all these too, there's slight variations in the lights, as I think by this stage in real life they're getting LED lights. So yeah, just emphasise that. Yeah. And with this version too, there's a lot more of that detail's been emphasised with painting. And then again, we've got those painted conduits. Yeah. All right, and finally, we have the Freightliner livery version. Another private operator in the UK. Yeah, and this one's lightly weathered. Yeah, so there you go. The Bachmann Branchline Class 47. If you are interested, you can see all these models online at Hearns online or Hobbyman online. And any order over $100 is postage free throughout Australia. If you are interested in seeing them up close and personal, come into store. Both stores have them. Hearns here at Flinders Street and Hobbyman out at Narre Warren. If you need any other additional information, please feel free to contact us. In the meantime, thanks for your time and happy model railway modelling. Until next time, cheers, bye.